The comparison that I like to make is that if you're in a science class, you do lecture material, but then you also go into a lab. Well, Archives and Special Collections really functions as our lab. It's where our students get hands-on experience in working with primary sources, and they can't easily get that anywhere else.
Most of our history is about white men, and even those white men we don't get to know. We just know what they've done, not who they are. But when we start to read things from the archives, when we begin to read what 19th century people read, when we start to read their letters home, back and forth in the Civil War, we start to realize that these people aren't so very different.
It helps because it enables them to establish, to some degree, an intimate relationship with a historical figure. Whether or not that historical figure is famous or not really doesn't matter, but it gives them that sense of who these people were, and the sense that these are real people. They're not just names in a textbook. They're not just faces in a picture. There's a story behind everybody, and it helps them to learn that story.
It's a way for them to get a glimpse of somebody's mind 20, 50, 100, 200, 300 years ago, who may very well not have even considered that hundreds of years later or decades later somebody would be looking at what they had to say and what they think. So I would like to think, and I get the impression from many students that it does, is that it widens, deepens, and allows their thinking to become more sophisticated, which is a good thing for any subject.